everybody, I'm K-dog.
And I'm Pawzy Puppy.
And welcome back to the 16th episode of the Pokesino Club podcast.
We are back in business after what? A month or two?
Over a month.
A month and a half?
Yeah. It's been a while. Okay. We are sorry, guys. It's a lot of things have been going on recently.
I moved.
Yeah. And I went on vacation.
But yeah, we're finally back in business. Hopefully we can continue to have this be a weekly thing now. So, how are you, K-dog? Haven't chatted in a while.
Yeah, definitely. I'm doing pretty good. On my vacation, I got some burn. So, that sucks. Pokemon-wise, not much has been up with me.
Honestly, same.
Yeah, it's been a weird month and a half.
Yeah, it's been extremely busy for me. But, I think there's a little more that I've done. It's just not anything really cool, I guess. The day before we, fully moved in, I went down to, I forget which one it was, one of my local card shops. Or no, it was at Target. We were just, my family was getting groceries and stuff, and we decided
Of course, you had to check out the...
Of course, yes, K-dog.
Of course,
yes.
You have to.
Okay.
You would not be able to sleep at night knowing that you left without checking.
Right. I got two, what was it? 2 Brilliant Star blister packs.
Oh, okay.
And my brother, Pawzy, also got one. They were all the exact same. Yeah. It had, an Evolving Skies Zorua and Zoroark, and a big Venusaur coin. I think we can stop pointing out that it was big because all the coins are big now, I think.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I know the big coins used to be rare. Now the small coins are rare.
Yeah. I have 2 big gold Venusaur coins now, which is pretty cool.
Cool.
Yeah. And then it came with an Evolving Skies booster pack. No, it didn't. It came with a Brilliant Stars pack. And so I opened my first one and there wasn't anything.
Or did the booster pack come with the coin, or did the coin come with the booster pack?
I came to do a Pokemon podcast, not a philosophy.
I'm just saying. it's probably packed with coin.
Okay, so
email us what you guys think.
Is it a pack with a coin or a coin with a pack?
We need to get to the bottom of this.
Oh my gosh. K-dog. So, but in my second one, I got a Kingler VMAX. And so that was pretty cool. Yeah.
VMAX. Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
And then...
Does that mean I can have my Eternatus back?
No.
You're like, nah.
For context, in 2021 for my birthday, K-dog gave me an Eternatus VMAX because he said I didn't have any VMAXs.
Now you have 3.
Oh yeah, Eternatus. I already had one by then, K-dog. Eternatus and Rapid Strike Urshifu. I had that one before my birthday.
No, you had it after.
Nope. No.
Oh.
I got it when I opened that Battlestyle ZTV in April of last year.
Okay. Stop the podcast. You know, that's our thing. I'm going down Pawzy's.
No.
Punching him in the face and sealing my Eternatus back.
Why? Okay.
The punch in the face is unnecessary, but it feels right.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyways, my brother Pawzy opened his pack, and he got an ultra rare for the first time in actually a year.
Awesome! Hey!
I kid you not. It's weird. The last time he got an ultra rare, he just has these dry spells of ultra rares, but every year, mid-April, he gets an ultra rare.
I guess 2022 is bringing good luck.
I guess it's just happened twice now, which is strange that mid-April he's gotten his first ultra rare in a while. That's really weird. But I hope he opens some more packs soon, or like a box or something, and get something really good.
Definitely.
Yeah. And once we've moved, I took some cards. I spent an hour about a week ago, I think. Yeah, spent about an hour sorting out some sextuplicates, quintuplicates, quadruplicates, and triplicates.
Mm-hmm.
I have sextuplicates. I have 6 of one card.
Wow.
For those of you wondering, it's Sword and Shield Metal Saucer. I think it's from Sword and Shield, and Chilling Rain Routes.
My gosh.
Anyways, I spent an hour sorting out some cards that I wanted to sell to the cheap buys Pokemon cards local card shop. And when I went there, I kind of lost like the awe for the card shop, because I had this like image in my head that it was this really cool place. Everything was MSRP, which is still true, and you could just sell Pokemon cards, which you can. But I gave him this like stack of 50, 100 cards. I showed you. Do you think it was about 100?
Yeah, I looked around 80.
80? Okay. Handed a stack of 80 cards. He flips through them all and says, "Nah, I'm not interested in buying any of these."
Bro!
I know it's his shop. He decides what he wants to sell and buy and stuff.
Right.
It was just annoying that I spent an hour sorting cards to sell some.
Maybe I'll come and I'll sell some cards.
Is he going to buy yours?
Probably. I mean, I have some pretty cool cards.
Yeah, but he just doesn't want new era cards, which is, I think, the only type of cards you have.
I have a lot of Sun and Moon.
Yeah, even that. There were a bunch of Sun and Moon in my pile. He didn't even want any. He's after
Weird.
like X and Y and before, I think. So
okay.
Yeah, it's weird. And in the meantime, I've slowly been trying to build a new deck.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a little different from my other decks, in which I built them entirely from scratch, just themed around like 2, 3, 4 cards, or modified a theme deck. But this time, I'm using a commonly used deck list. Have you ever heard of a Mad Party deck?
Yeah.
Do you know what it does? Do you know anything about it, really?
No, I
Okay.
do not.
Basically, the whole deck revolves around one card, which is Mad Party Bunnelby. There are 4...
I know.
Yeah, there are 4 total cards in the TCG that have the Mad Party attack. I mean, there are duplicates, which are like promos with different arts. That's where the Mad Party pin collections came from, which I actually bought one of a while ago. Or no, I received it as a gift for my birthday. Yeah.
So around birthday time?
Yeah. It was a Bunnelby Mad Party pin collection, which coincidentally that's the one you need. Like, that's the MVP of the deck. I still have the
Right.
It's hanging up behind me. Anyways, the 4 cards of Mad Party, essentially what they do, let me read the attack. Mad Party, 20 times. This attack does 20 damage for each Pokemon in your discard pile that has the Mad Party attack. Doesn't seem too good on the surface, but it's a whole lot better when you consider that there are 4 different Pokemon that have that attack, and you can have up to 4 of one named card in a deck. So there are going to be 12 Mad Party Pokemon. And the reason that Bunnelby is so good is he can do that attack for only 2 of any energy. And he's a basic.
Wow.
So what you do is, the whole point of the deck is just to cycle through your deck with a bunch of draw cards and discard cards, like Quick Ball, Evolution Incense, Professor's Research. Just discard a bunch of the cards, get all the Mad Party cards in your discard pile. Then that's 11 times 20, which is 220 damage from a 2 energy basic.
Dang!
And, the energy in the deck is double turbo energy and twin energy, so you only attach one energy card and you deal 220 damage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the reason there's evolution incense is because I've never seen this in a deck before, but I realized you could do it. The only reason you want the Mr. Rhyme and Poltegeist is to discard them. So there's no Mr. Mime or Sinistea in the whole deck.
Oh.
There's stage 1s with no basic. All you're supposed to do is get them out with an evolution incense.
What if that Bunnelby is in your prize cards?
There's 4 of the Bunnelby.
I know, but what would happen if you shuffled your deck so bad that
all 4
your prize cards?
Then you're kind of screwed. But yeah, the evolution incense, you get the Poltegeist and the Mr. Rhyme in your hand, then use something like a Quick Ball or Professor's Research to discard them. It's
cool.
From what I've seen, it's a stupidly overpowered deck, and a lot of people hate it.
The last thing you need is a stupidly overpowered deck. Another one.
Yep.
Like, Murky Waters is already...
Murky Waters is okay, and it's got its ups and downs, but it's, like... Mostly I can still easily lose with it.
What if you get that Darkrai?
The Darkrai isn't even that good. I don't know if you realize that.
Anyways, we should get on with the news.
So, today we're going to be covering some news about 2 sets. In the time that we were off, like not recording episodes, we did record an episode mid to early March. I was over at K-Dog's house for his birthday, and it was a great time.
Yeah, it was really fun.
I
pulled a lot of cool cards.
Oh yeah, you did. We had an in-person podcast episode recorded, but the episode failed. I don't know what happened to it, but it is not anywhere.
Yeah.
So we recorded a bunch of stuff about a new Pokemon TCG set, but now we have news about 2 new sets. So let's start off with Pokemon Astral Radiance. The Pokemon Company has officially revealed the next Pokemon TCG set, which is called Astral Radiance. It will be the first time many Pokemon and characters from Legends Arceus will be featured in the TCG.
The set releases on May 27th and has 180 cards, including Vs, V-Stars, and new subset of cards called Sparkling Pokemon. This will also be the first time the Hisuian regional variants of Samurott, Decidueye, and Typhlosion will be in the set.
Also, both Dialga and Palkia origin forms will be in the set.
Even though Astral Radiance is based on Legends Arceus, it'll continue using the Sword and Shield tag for the TCG because the Pokemon Company labels the sets based on generation, not individual titles.
When Scarlet and Violet release in November, players can expect the first set of 2023 to change with this new classification. So that's entirely unrelated to the Legends Arceus set, but yeah, come 2023, once Scarlet and Violet are out, the name of the sets will probably change. It'll be the Scarlet and Violet base, which I'm excited for, by the way.
Yeah, definitely. It'll be a awesome thing.
Yeah, anyways, what do you think about Astral Radiance? I've got a lot to say about it.
Yeah, so it'll be really interesting because of Sparkling Pokemon.
Yeah.
And Hisuian Pokemon.
Yes, I'm interested to see how that works.
Will Hisuian be these super, super overpowered cards, or will they be these suck cards? You know?
K-Dog.
Like
K-Dog.
What?
That's the regional variants. That's the region.
I know, but the thing is, they could have different attacks. Well, they will have different attacks.
Yeah. I don't know. It just seems unfair to group like the Hisuian Pokemon as a whole, because that's going to be like, I think, the majority of the set, because you're going to have like Hisuian, like Voltorb, Electrode.
Exactly. Yeah.
Weirdeer. Probably going to have like all the ride Pokemon.
The Hisuian Pokemon, like epic.
They are so cool, and I'm really
Like,
really
it would
excited
be
for
cool to send into PSA and just get them graded. Not because they're worth much.
Yes.
Just because they look epic and they'd be cool to display. And honestly, 180 cards is kind of like the average amount of cards in a set.
Yeah, it's not,
you know,
very small like Champion's Path, but it's not the biggest set ever like Fusion Strike.
Or Cosmic Eclipse. That was a
that was
lot.
The previously biggest one, was that?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have a product list of Astral Radiance. Would you like to hear it?
Oh boy.
Well, first, here's more stuff. 3 new Radiant Pokemon, which is the English name for sparkling Pokemon. So it's Radiant, which ties into something about the next set we're going to cover later in the episode. 7 awesome Pokemon V-Star, 19 powerful Vs, 2 VMAXs, 30 cards in the Trainer Gallery subset, just like Brilliant Stars, and more than 20 trainers.
Only 20?
Yeah, more than 20.
Yeah, I know, but
there aren't that many trainer cards in a set.
I know.
That still means there's 160 other cards. But that's how most sets go. There aren't that many trainers.
Yeah, I know, but like, oh, and they'll have the new energy look.
Oh yeah, from Brilliant Stars. Okay, so Astral Radiance, there's going to be a booster box, 5 packs, which feature Origin Form Dialga, Origin Form Palkia, then Hisuian Decidueye, Hisuian Samurott, and Hisuian Typhlosion. So this is another 5 art set.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What Hisuian are you most excited about? For me, it's Decidueye.
Yeah, same Decidueye, because that's the one that I've done my playthrough of Arceus with.
Yeah, and
my favorite.
And it is so cool.
And maybe my second most excited is Typhlosion, because that one looks really cool on the art.
Right.
Then there's also going to be an Elite Trainer box, which features Darkrai, which is a strange choice in my opinion, but I mean they can't do Arceus.
Very.
They can't do Arceus because that's what it was for Brilliant Stars.
I
would have
Brilliant Stars. You took Astral Radiance Thunder. Yeah,
it could have been something like, I don't know. I feel like Cleavor would be a cool thing on an ETB.
That would be.
Or like they could have gone like Battle Styles route and done an Origin Form Dialga ETB and an Origin Form Palkia ETB.
Yeah, right.
Because I think there has been like one with like, didn't Cosmic Eclipse feature like all 3 of them on the ETB? Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia? Because there was like that tag team trainer. Yeah, right. Or the tag team GX. Yeah, but they didn't do Origin Form, and that was all one box. They could have done 2 separate Origin Form boxes. Darkrai is just a strange choice, in my opinion. Then there's the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box. Then there's just some blister packs. There are 3 card blisters with an Eevee promo, and a Sylveon promo, and a big Eevee coin. Of course, it's a big coin.
We should just stop calling it big and call it, like, new size. That's what we should call it, new size.
And then there's blisters with a Toxel promo, and a Zeraora coin, and a Oricorio promo, and a Zeraora coin. Very weird choices for promos, in my opinion, since neither are in Arceus.
Bro, for real, though. Like, but why would they do that, though? It just doesn't make sense.
I am, don't get me wrong, I am extremely, extremely excited for the cards, and I love the art on the packs,
definitely.
But this seems like a not very well thought out set.
I feel like they're running out of ideas. Like, they're just trying to make it through until...
They're holding on until Scarlet and Violet releases.
Yeah, exactly, right?
It's like, come on, we gotta think of more ideas. We got like, 8 months left? Come on, we gotta keep going.
Sir, how about we put cards that aren't even in the set? That's genius!
Then there's Build and Battle Stadium and Build and Battle boxes, of course. There's mini portfolios, and on the front of the portfolios, there's normal Dialga and Palkia, and on the back, there's Rowlet, Oshawott, and Cyndaquil. Then there's the premium Checkling blisters which have Mudkip, Marshtomp, and Swampert, and Totodile, Croconaw, and Feraligatr. The Marshtomp one makes sense, but like I said, for the other promo ones, Feraligatr does not make sense, because it's not in the game.
Yeah.
Some confirmed cards are Origin Dialga V and Origin Dialga V Star, Origin Palkia V and Origin Palkia V Star, Hisuian Typhlosion V, Hisuian Typhlosion V Star, Hisuian Decidueye V, Hisuian Decidueye V Star, Hisuian Samurott V, Hisuian Samurott V Star, Darkrai V, and Darkrai V Star. The 3 Radiant Pokemon are going to be Radiant Heatran, Radiant Greninja, and Radiant Hawlucha. I'm sorry, but you're going to make the coolest cards of this set. 2 of the coolest cards in this set. Heatran is in the game as like a after story quest. But Greninja and Hawlucha. I am getting more and more confused as we read more about this.
They're just like holding off. It's only 8 more months.
Anyways, that was a lot, but this is gonna be a long episode. We're only about halfway through, can you believe it?
Stick with us.
Anybody who's even gotten this far is like dedicated, so I appreciate you guys listening to us. Yeah.
Unless you skip to this part.
Yeah, if you skip to this part, I mean, I really don't care. That means they want to hear. It means they want to hear this. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I've still got some more thoughts about Astral Radiance. What do you think?
It's going to be a fun set.
It is.
Just fun to collect, fun to find, fun to watch people open.
Yeah.
Fun to
open yourself.
Play. Yeah, exactly.
I think this is going to be one of my most purchased sets, honestly.
Definitely. Because
I don't.
Very easy.
Yeah, and I don't want to. Maybe instead of collecting all of Battle Styles, maybe I'll try to collect all of Astral Radiance, because that's like I really, really like Legends Arceus. So.
Yeah.
I think it hasn't even released, and this is probably my favorite Sword and Shield set.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mine is still, of course, the Rebel Clash.
Of course it is. Yeah, I'm not going to say what it is, but I do a thing that makes me money. And it's going to start up again soon. And so, but this will come in contact right when I start again. And so I'll have money to do it. I'll be able to buy some. So, it's going to be extremely awesome to open. And so, what I have to say about it is they could have done better with the overall theming of the sets and promos. I know promos aren't always the best matched. Like, my Brilliant Stars blisters had Evolving Skies promos. I mean, they weren't even promos, but Evolving Skies cards.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know they're cool cards, and it's like 2 holo rares. Awesome. But I don't know. I kind of wish it would have been more closely tied to the set. Or at least, even if it wasn't cards from the set, I wish it was cards that were in Arceus. Yeah. Like, if there's, I don't know, there's probably not going to be something like a Combee in the set, but a Combee and Vespiquen as Checklane booster promos, that would be really cool.
Yeah.
And considering how easy it is to catch shinies in this game compared to other games, I wish they would have done more with shinies, like added more of a shiny subset, and I certainly wish they hadn't wasted 2 of the Radiant cards on a Greninja, and what was the other one? Hawlucha.
Hawlucha, that's it.
What? Like, come on. There's literally so much more you could have done. You could have done something like, you already have Heatran, so why don't you do some of the other post final battle quests? Why can't you do Heatran and then Cresselia and then I don't think there's any more that aren't just like part of a trio. You could have done Yuxi, Azelf, and Mesprit.
Yeah.
The Lake Guardians. Those are literally, it's a trio. Those would have been so cool as 3 shiny cards, but
You know what?
I don't know.
We should be in charge of Pokemon.
We should, or at least we should be in charge of Astral Radiance.
Yeah.
Can we just take it over?
Pokemon Company, if you're listening to this, please feel free to email us, giving us 100% control over Astral Radiance.
At podcast at Pokesino.club. You have one
listeners,
new email.
Wait, it's not even out yet.
They've bugged my room. They're listening.
They've tapped your computer.
Yeah. Okay. We should probably move away from Astral Radiance.
Okay, let's get on.
Final thoughts. I'm excited for it. Could have been done better. Cards are going to be cool.
Definitely.
Actually, one sec. That makes me think, how many of the cards in the set are going to be not from Arceus? That's going to be disappointing.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's go on to our news about
the Pokemon Go set.
Pokemon Go set is another new set. Don't worry, you're going to have some time to wait this time. It's not going to be, like how they started doing it last year, where it's like one set after another 2 months apart. This is 2 months apart, but you're going to get longer waits. This one releases on July 1st. We talked about this in our guest episode with who?
Playful Platypus.
Yeah.
Yep.
Go back and listen to that.
Plaid.
Yeah, Plaid. Go back and listen to our episode with Plaid if you want to hear. We did a lot of speculation about will this be in the set? What does this do? How about this? Will this be in the Pokemon Go set? And
yeah.
As you'll see, some of it was actually right, and I am very surprised about that.
Spot on.
Yeah. Okay. So, this is a quote from the Pokemon Company's website about the Pokemon Go set. K-dog, would you like to read it?
Reminiscent of Pokemon Go, some of the Pokemon appeared to jump into the real world, such as Pikachu walking alongside its trainer and Snorlax snoozing on the front porch of a house. I wish that was my house. Some cards portray Pokemon that have a connection to Pokemon Go, such as mythical Pokemon Meltan, who was originally discovered in Pokemon Go, and check out Blissey's illustration to see Pokemon valiantly defending a gym.
This is going to be a cool set from what I've seen already, just from that quote, because portraying them in the real world is honestly exactly how we would have assumed it. Like we said, what if it's in the game style? Yeah, we got a lot right then. If we were saying, what if it's the Pokemon Go art, the style, the 3D, in the real world? And we were right, clearly. So,
yeah.
Bonus points to us. The booster packs are not going to be sold separately, so they're only going to come in boxes. Which, I don't know how I feel about. It's, a good thing. It encourages you to buy boxes, but some people either can't or don't want to buy boxes. Sometimes they just buy a single pack. Or 2 or 3 packs. Each booster pack will have 10 cards and an energy, presumably. There are going to be team leaders as supporters. So, the leaders of Team Mystic, Instinct, and Valor. There's going to be those team leaders as supporters. And as full arts, which we'll get into later. There's a Pokestop Stadium, which we also talked about, right?
Right.
We were saying, what if there's a Pokestop item or stadium card? And there is. What it does is you discard the top 3 cards of your deck, and then you, if any of them are items, you put them in your hand. There's going to be a Mewtwo V-Star, and a Radiant Eevee, which is shiny Eevee. It looks amazing.
Radiant Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur, all shinies.
You said Radiant Charizard?
Yep.
Didn't we say there was going to be a Charizard in the set? Because it's oh my gosh. Didn't we?
There has to be a Charizard in every set.
Did we? We said that, right?
We said that.
Oh my
I think
gosh.
I also said Blastoise too. I'm I think there's going to be a Blastoise in here.
Well, I mean, if there's going to be a Blastoise, there's going to be a Venusaur, so yeah. But shiny, that's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's going to be pretty cool to have them as that.
There are 10 packs in a standard ETB.
10 is what most of you might be thinking. Apparently there's 10 in this one instead of the usual 8 in an ETB, which I don't know if that's like the thing or if it's set specific.
There was 10 in Champions Pass.
There was?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, maybe it's something they just do when there's a relatively small set or it's only sold in boxes.
Yeah, right.
Because Champions Path wasn't single packs, was it?
Yeah.
Right, okay. So this is just like a Pokemon Go Champions.
For my local card shop it was.
Yeah, it's not like sold by the company though.
Right.
Other businesses can, like open boxes and sell the packs, I think.
Yeah, pop them out.
I don't think it's restricted. There's also going to be an ETB Plus, which has 12 packs and a Mewtwo V full art promo.
Mm-hmm.
It'll also have metal dice and poison burn markers. It's going to be really cool. There's going to be V battle decks with Mewtwo V and Melmetal V, like the ones from Battle Styles, where it comes as one package that has 2 decks. There are Team Leader full art promo boxes, like we were talking about the team leaders, Instinct, Valor, Mystic. They come with a pin matching the team symbol and 6 packs. That's actually maybe something I'd go for, because it's not like a lot like an ETB, but it's not not like a small box.
Alolan Executor V box. It will have 4 packs with a Jumbo and promo. So the standard box.
Standard promo box. Like the basicest one. That's not a word, but yeah.
Standard V promo box.
Yeah. There's going to be a Radiant Eevee promo box with 10 packs, the Radiant Eevee promo, and a Radiant Eevee playmat.
That is going to look so sick.
Yeah, and it's not the crappy theme deck paper playmats. It's the full-on, the rubber, mouse pad material playmats.
Yeah, so it's going to be, good. It's
high quality.
This kind of shares a couple of things with Champions Pass. Because it did it too with Champions Pass and some pin collections.
Yeah, it did.
With the Marnie. There are also going to be tins. Pikachu, Blissey, and, of course, my boy, Snorri Boy.
Snorlax.
So, yeah, you'll find me every podcast episode just saying, I got another Snorlax pin.
Every week,
I got another
you're
Snorlax
opening
pin.
a Snorlax pin box every week.
Oh, yeah, I got
Snorlax
another
tin.
Snorlax. Oh, yeah, so what's new with me? Oh, yeah, I got another Snorlax tin.
There's also going to be the mini tins like they did with Celebrations, and what was the other one they did that for?
It was Galar region. Just like Sword and Shield, and that had Surfetched, and...
Oh, yeah, the Galar Battlers, or whatever.
Yeah.
Galar Champions. Yeah, so there's going to be mini tins, and those mini tins have a coin and 2 packs.
Yep. Probably new size coin.
Yes, almost definitely.
And then there will be Pokeballs tins.
Yeah. Pokeball tins.
So,
what I've seen, they're just the Great Ball, Ultra Ball, and Pokeball, but that's cool that they're going to be, re-minting them again.
Yeah.
It's going to be releasing June 17th in Japan and July 1st for all English prints, which I think is a decent time to wait between Astral Radiance and Pokemon Go. But, I don't know, it's still only a month and 3 days. So
which is crazy.
It's not that much, and it's... I don't know. I hope they don't keep going too fast. But it'll come out in time for our yearly camping trip.
I wonder if one day Pokemon will release 2 sets at the same time. Just as a... Imagine they released an April Fool's set where it's fake cards.
Oh, that would be... Pokemon just buys a ton of fake cards, or collaborates with fake card printers.
Gonna do that now.
That would be amazing. They just buy all the fake cards they can, or collaborate with fake card printers. Just make a set of crappy fake cards, and they won't do the good disguisable fakes. It'll be the really obvious, terrible fakes.
Yeah, like some of the letters in the middle of the words are capped.
Yeah, and it's the wrong font.
Yeah.
And it's like, Sudowoodo's not a basic.
Yeah, and it'll say like Caterpie, but it'll show Charizard as the art.
That would be amazing. I want to see that now.
They use EXs.
But like the old, like the Delta species EX.
Yeah.
This is gonna be amazing. We should have done one.
Pokemon Company, please do this.
We should have done like one of our, like our holiday set videos. We should have done one of those for April Fools. Maybe next year we'll do that. Email us, remind us.
Yeah, look out for that.
That's gonna be amazing. What do you think overall about both of the sets we've covered today? Mainly Pokemon.
You already know how I feel about Astral Radiance. I'm super excited. I think it's gonna be super fun. And the same way for Pokemon Go. Definitely.
So if that's all you have to say, then let's get into today's card of the day, which is
Radiant Eevee from the Pokemon Go Future Set.
Which is, it's a upcoming promo. It isn't, but it's going to be released with this set. It has the Radiant Pokemon rule, which you can only have one Radiant Pokemon per deck. And so I think that's either the exact same or similar to the Prism Star Pokemon rule. Do you remember if Prism Star was one of each name or one total?
One of each name.
Okay. Well, this one is one total. I can't have Radiant Heatran and Radiant Eevee in one deck. It has to be one Radiant per deck.
So don't try basing decks around Radiant Pokemon, because
you could, but
yeah, but it wouldn't be too good.
And you're kind of screwed if it gets stuck in your prize cards.
Yeah.
Anyways, its attack is Twinkle Gather. It has two attacks. One is Twinkle Gathering for one of any energy. Search your deck for a number of cards up to the number of different types of Pokemon you have in play and put them in your hand. Shuffle your deck. That is very strange, but very good for the people who have those, 1,000 type decks. Like my my deck mixed messages used to be before I edited it. That's got it had 4 types, maybe 5. Yeah, 5 types. And so if you have 5 types, that's 5 cards you can draw with 1 energy if you have each of them in play. You can draw up to 6 because you'll have normal in play for Eevee, then 5 others on your bench.
Mm-hmm.
So total of 6 cards maximum draw from that. That's 6 different types of Pokemon in play, which is not very good unless you have one of those decks which is themed around Eevee, because that's the only type I've seen, where it has just rainbow energy and counter energy and all those that provide one of any energy. But they're all themed around Eevee and its evolutions. I've seen somebody who made a deck that was purely based on that, and it worked well.
Really?
Yeah. And there was almost always something that it could be strong against with. If your opponent had a fire type out, oh no, switch out my Leafeon, which is weak to fire, and bring out my Vaporeon. It's honestly also a kind of stupidly overpowered deck, but this Radiant Eevee would fit right in with it. Why don't you read its second attack?
The next attack for 3 of any energy, Boost Dash for 50 damage. But I think if I get this card, I'm going to call it DoorDash.
So, yeah, Boost Dash is not the best attack, but that's because they had to make it bad to make up, or because Twinkle Gathering was, the good attack.
Yeah.
But, it's a consistent 50 damage. A lot of the time, you're either doing, a consistent 30 damage or a 50 damage with a downside.
Yeah.
But it's just a straight 50 damage, and if you play, a double colorless or twin energy, whatever they are now, twin energy and one of any, that's 2 energy and you can do 50, which is decent.
Right.
Yeah, but it has 90 HP and is a normal type. Its retreat cost is 1, has no resistance, and is 2 times weak to fighting.
So, how is this card battle-wise?
Battle-wise, it's decent. It's not bad, but it's not very good.
Yeah,
Boost
right.
Dash is probably
It's
what's making
cool.
it not very good for me, but Twinkle Gathering is pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, 50 damage isn't too bad, especially for a basic.
Yeah. And collection-wise, however, absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
This is such a cool card to have. It's a shiny Eevee running around in a crystal cave, it looks like. And
How much do you think it's worth?
oh my gosh. K-dog.
I'm gonna say around 10.
K-dog.
What?
The crystals in the cave are the colors of the evolutions. We have red for Flareon, blue for Vaporeon, yellow for Jolteon, green for Leafeon, pink for Sylveon, like a dark grayish purple for Umbreon.
Do you think they meant to do that, or was that
Definitely.
just like
Definitely.
totally coincidence?
Definitely on purpose. A light purple for Espeon and like a teal blue for Glaceon. That's totally intentional.
And then under like where the card's attacks is, you can see more
like
colors.
Yeah,
and
it's like
I
a
think
rainbow
that's
pattern.
based around the most popular. So you got Jolteon, Glaceon, Flareon, and Leafeon.
Vaporeon, probably.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyways, that's crazy card. I am probably going to buy the promo box. It's going to give me a good quality playmat, really cool card, and 10 packs.
Definitely.
It's as good as the ETB.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't come with energy, and the ETB does, and everybody knows I don't need more energy.
No, you do not.
I haven't
even give it to me.
I haven't even opened my energy pack from the Trainer's Toolkit V2.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, that is going to do it for today's episode of the Pokesino Club podcast. I am Pawzy Puppy. You can find me at youtube.com/PawzyPuppy.
I'm K-dog. You cannot find me anywhere else yet, but maybe soon.
And K-dog is sometimes featured on my channel. We do Pokemon openings, gaming videos, and art videos. If you would like to email the show, the email address is podcast@pokesino.club. Send us your thoughts about the two of the sets coming this year, and let us know what you think. Since we don't have many emails, we will read almost every email we get.
Oh, and don't forget to email us about the does the booster pack come with a coin, or does the coin come with the
K-dog.
booster pack? You have to.
Okay.
No,
okay.
You don't have to, but please do.
Okay, we'll read the replies. If somebody emails and tells us if the pack came first or the coin came... did the pack come with the coin or the coin came with the pack? Let us know and we'll read your reply, I guess. Any articles or images used in this podcast will be linked in the description. But that's going to do it. Thanks for listening. May Pokesino be with you.